We're talking about cars, baby. Now, a lot of people are gonna say that cars will not make you happy. I'm gonna tell you, they might be right, but they're probably wrong. See, now I'll start with, at the end of the day, if you're not happy, buying a fancy sports car or whatever you're into will not make you happy. But if you're a car guy like me, cars make me pretty freaking happy, man. Now, when I was 16 years old, I got my very first car. It was a 2007 Lexus IS250, and boy, did I love that car. Then I ended up getting trucks, motorcycles, and then finally settling on what was at that point my dream car, which was a 2008 Nissan 350Z. I love that car to death, and it makes me happy every single time I see it. I dailied that car every day for over 3 or 4 years straight. And I did have some problems, but I love that car so much I was willing to put up with anything for it. And it was amazing. It was some of the best times I've ever had, especially when you're that young. You know, by the time I was 17, I had that, and I was rolling up to high school, and everybody thought I was a shit. Eventually ended up getting a reliable car. Now I just drive a Corolla every day because I'm boring. I had somebody ask me, and they said, hey, why don't you ever drive your 350Z anymore? Why don't you use it more often? And I thought about it for a second. I said, you know what, I don't drive that car every day. A lot of the time it sits under a car cover out back, and it sits there. But every morning when I get outside and I go feed our goats, I look at that car. Whether it's got the car cover on it or not, I'm in love. I sit there, I look at the body lines under the car cover, the big ass end on it, and I'm in love. And then sometimes I do drive it, and no matter what, I use that car every single day just because of what it does for me. And it makes me happy. My best friend Tommy, the co-host of this channel, has a 1981 Firebird. He used to daily that thing every single day. And now he has a Corolla too. Shout out to Corollas. But this man, every morning when he leaves his house, he looks at that Firebird, and it makes him happy. I'm not saying cars are gonna fix all your problems, but it's a good start. Now, everybody's different. Now, if you're a car guy like me, you grew up very likely playing with one of these things. Yeah, I might be showing you a glorified Nissan Maxima, but you get the point. I love cars for the car itself. I'm not a big flashy guy. Like, I don't need the fancy gizmos and gadgets. I'm so stupid. The point is, people love cars for their character. They drive differently, they shift differently, they all act as if they're their own being. And the cool thing about cars is you can modify them, you can make them your own. You can have a car that's unique from everybody else's. They may produce hundreds and thousands of the same model you have, but you can almost guarantee that no one has the same car as you. It's almost like having a girlfriend that doesn't yell at you until it breaks down, gives you a fit, leaves you on the side of the highway, blows a clutch out because you keep clutch kicking the thing on a stock internals and stock everything. But as we always say, every break is an excuse for an upgrade. Lost a lot of money that way, but it's a lot of fun. One of the big reasons I ended up leaving my job as a mechanic is because I hated cars when I was a mechanic. When I was fixing cars all day, 8 to 12 hours a day, I almost never wanted to come home and touch my own stuff. But once I left and did a completely different job, I ended up falling in love with cars again, fixing my own stuff, fixing my friends' things, getting all back into it, and that makes me happy. When you know cars and you're a car guy, going to the meets, helping your friends with their builds, all this stuff is some of the coolest things you can do. Because as a car guy, we don't have much else. For a while, I owned a 1971 GMC K1500. Big lifted truck. Oh my God, it was gorgeous. I love that truck. That truck nickel and dimed me every day it was living. And I say living because it sure liked to die constantly. But when I drove that truck around, I had young men taking pictures, older gentlemen taking pictures, women, kids. Everybody loved seeing that old truck. The older gentlemen and older women because it reminded them of what they used to have and the things they used to see, and the younger kids because of the things they got to miss out on. So not only does it make me happy, it makes everyone else happy around you. Cars are such a cool, unique thing that if you're somebody who loves cars, I'm not gonna tell you what cars are gonna make you happy. I know everything wants to be all glorified, like, oh, you have to be happy on your own, you have to this, and this. But my cars make me so damn happy. That is the truth. Everybody's different, and I get that. You don't have to love cars. They might not make you happy. If you're not happy on your own, you're probably not gonna be happy with a nice car. Now everybody's different. Cars make me happy. If you're a very unhappy person, cars probably will not fix that. But that said, I can only speak to what I know and what I've dealt with. Check this out, they're racing now. Oh, no! I broke my Lightning McQueen! I'm a grown adult playing with Matchbox cars again. Can't escape it, don't even try. I'm 21, by the way. Anyway, being a part of the car culture, being a part of the car community can really make you feel like you're a part of something. So if you're a young guy sitting out there and you don't know what to really do with your life and you don't have any hobbies or anything, give it a try. It's a really great culture. Well, it's a pretty decent culture. There's some hate, I won't lie, but it's, in general, pretty solid. Thanks for sticking around for the video. I know it's a weird one, but please put in the comment, what do you drive now and what's your dream? I love seeing this stuff. Everybody has different opinions and it'll really leave a lot of opportunity for other people who are checking things out and don't know quite what to get into themselves yet. That said, have a beautiful rest of your day.